Hey guys, I'm Sage Valentine. Welcome to my channel with the same name. Right now I'm going to review Big Brother Season 17, episode number 15. It's going to be a quick review tonight because there's really not that much to talk about because the meat and potatoes are going to happen on Wednesday and Thursday. But as far as this episode goes, what can I say other than the fact that Austin needs to go? Right now is a crucial time, and if they backdoor him and they're able to do it, that will be a great move, because this is a season right now where people really are not making big moves and they are scared to put certain people up. And they didn't show it on the show, but on the feeds, Becky and Jackie are working together, and Becky basically counseled Jackie. And she told Jackie, listen, if you want to put somebody up on the block, be sure that you have the backing to do it. Now that was a smart idea. So I didn't realize that Becky was that woke, as they say, meaning aware of everything that's going on, but Becky is most definitely woke. Now, what else can I talk about? Vanessa, this entire weekend, the feeds were mostly about Vanessa freaking out and upset with Austin for once again lying to her. Why she still trusts this guy after he's lied to her over and over again, I don't know. And as I said before, right now would be a good time to get him out, but unfortunately she's looking at him being in the game as a positive because he has convinced her and a few other people that he is nothing more than a pussycat, when actually he is a saber-toothed tiger. He is a lion in the way he is a panther. He's just waiting to pounce. And the worst possible thing that could happen is next week he becomes HOH. Up against, say, he gets HOH, and then say James gets HOH, and he's able to knock off James. It's going to be a big mess. And he made a stupid decision to tell Jason, who has a penchant for running his mouth, all about his plan of getting rid of Julia once she gets into the game. Because of course Jason's going to run his mouth, and he ran right to Shelly, who ran right to Vanessa. Well, really she didn't run to Vanessa because Vanessa came into the bathroom while Jason and Shelly and Meg were standing there, and basically Vanessa was freaking out, Shelly was freaking out. It was just a really big mess. And then for some reason Austin told Jason about the twin twist, and everybody's kind of giving him credit for finding out about that twist, but it was Davon who found out about the twist. It wasn't just Jason. All Jason did for the most part was tell one person who told another person, and it became this big game of speculation. But Day hit the nail on the head. Now, as far as Clay being on the block, I mean, Shelly, I guess, thought that this would be another season where she could keep Clay off of the block, but unfortunately Vanessa was right. If he's not up on the block, it's going to look very suspect to the rest of the house, because this is a house full of super fans, and everybody remembers what happened with Derek. It took a while for Derek to get on the block, and he did, but he almost spent the entire season off the block. I think one time last season he, if I remember correctly, volunteered himself, and that's how he ended up on the block, just to throw people off. Let's see, did I leave anything out? James is like paranoid that the girls are probably going to take over the game or something like that, because he feels outnumbered as a guy. But what he didn't realize is, like, as he was talking to John, running his mouth, Austin said nothing. That was a clear sign right there to stop talking. But James just cannot stop talking. This is the main reason why Shelly and Clay have power in this house at this point, because people cannot stop running their mouths, and then when they run around and say stuff, they go to Shelly and Clay first. How those two became the den father and den mother of secrets, God only knows. Okay, so we get to the battle of the block, and on the feeds, I already knew that Clay and Becky had lost, but I was trying to figure out who was nominated because they were saying, you know, that Becky was safe, and they were speculating about different things. It took me a while till I figured out that Jackie put up Liz and James, and Vanessa put up Clay and Becky. Other than that, what did I leave out? Right now would be a smart time for Vanessa to make her own move and flip this house, but unfortunately she is afraid and paranoid, and both of those things are going to mess her up in this game as far as I'm concerned. And yes, I'm a person sitting at home watching this game, watching the feeds. I know we as viewers know more than they do, but common sense would tell you that if you can't trust Austin, and you're a little bit iffy about Clay and Shelly, and you're iffy about Liz, now would be the time to back off, because when somebody else comes into power, and I hope and pray this happens so that something different will happen in this house, then that alliance will be split up, because they believe that no one knows that they're in an alliance, but I really believe that somebody knows. And to close off this review, because I believe I touched on everything I wanted to touch on, the main reason why John was not nominated was because John refused to throw the battle of the block again, and I don't blame him, because he put himself in a bad situation last week and lost that veto and the battle of the block. He really wasn't trying to lose the battle of the block, if I remember correctly, or the veto, but he did, and he decided, I'm not going to put myself in that situation anymore. And that's about it. If there's anything that I left out of this review that you guys want to touch on, definitely. And if I left anything out, just leave it in the comments. Don't forget to hit me up on Google Plus and Twitter at Sage Valentine. If you want the feed, sign up for CBS All Access, and you have to cancel CBS All Access to cancel your Big Brother feeds. Don't forget to rate this video and subscribe to my Miranda Crazy. I love you guys. Take care. Bye, guys. Bye.